Did you know that becoming wealthy can be more than just a distant dream? That the prosperity you seek might already be on your path, just waiting for you to recognize it? Many say that wealth is for a few, but what if I told you that, as a chosen one, abundance and fortune are not only possible for you but are part of your destiny? This video is not about cliches or magical formulas, but about the signs that prove you are closer to realizing your dreams than you ever imagined. And if you leave now, you might miss the most important information of your life. Today, I will show you why you are destined to become rich, how to identify the signs that confirm it, and most importantly, what to do to speed up this process. This video could be the turning point in your life. So, get ready for a journey that will transform your mindset and possibly your destiny. Maybe you are thinking, I am chosen, but why doesn't my life reflect my purpose yet? You feel like you are doing everything right, but financial success always seems to slip through your fingers. It's as if the promise is there, but the path to it is full of obstacles that seem impossible to overcome. Now pay attention. If you are facing financial difficulties, it does not mean you are failing. On the contrary, it could be a clear sign that you are being prepared. God allows certain tests in our lives to strengthen our faith, our resilience, and our vision. But there comes a time when He starts to release the fruits of our purpose. And if you are here, hearing this, your moment might be closer than you think. Have you ever felt deep down that you were destined for something greater? As if there was a divine purpose waiting for you? This feeling is not by chance. God placed the desire to prosper in the hearts of the chosen ones as part of a bigger plan. But understand, this prosperity is not just for you. It is directly connected to your life's purpose, the mission that God prepared for you to fulfill. The Bible and various spiritual teachings confirm that God does not want His children to live in scarcity. The promise of abundance is not just material, but also spiritual and emotional. Prosperity is an extension of your faith and obedience to the divine purpose. God is preparing you for something grand, and your abundance will be living proof of His care and love for the chosen ones. Understand that wealth is not the final destination, but a tool. When you live in alignment with God's purpose, prosperity arises to equip you with the resources needed to fulfill your mission. Wealth empowers you to touch lives, transform realities, and spread divine light in a world that often walks in darkness. Take the example of Joseph in Egypt. He faced years of hardship, being rejected by his family, sold as a slave, and unjustly imprisoned. But God was shaping Joseph's character and preparing him to manage the greatest abundance of that nation. When the right time came, he not only prospered but also saved thousands of people during a crisis. Wealth came as part of fulfilling His purpose. Before receiving prosperity, you need to be prepared. God does not give great blessings to those who are not yet mature enough to manage them. That is why you face challenges, tests, and periods of scarcity. These moments are not punishments, but processes of refinement. They serve to shape your faith, your character, and your vision so that you are ready when abundance arrives. Faith is the key that unlocks God's promises for your life. Many chosen ones see scarcity as a sign of divine rejection, but in reality, it is the opposite. God uses these moments to teach you to trust in Him. When you understand that your prosperity is in His hands, no matter what is around you, you become unshakable. Your wealth is not about ostentation, but about impact. When God entrusts resources to a chosen one, it is because He knows that these resources will be used for good. You will be a channel of blessings, someone who transforms lives and brings hope to those in need. True prosperity is living in harmony with this calling. One of the biggest barriers a chosen one faces is a scarcity mindset. Thinking that you are not worthy, that you cannot or should not prosper, is a lie that needs to be broken. God does not want you to live limited. On the contrary, He wants you to see abundance as an expression of His glory in your life. Besides Joseph, think of other examples like David, who went from a humble pasture to become a king, or Solomon, whose wisdom attracted wealth and influence. They all faced challenges before reaching the fullness of their purpose. These stories show that prosperity comes at the right time when you are aligned with the divine will. Chosen one, understand this. Your struggle is not in vain. Every tear, every difficulty, every moment of scarcity is building the foundation for something extraordinary. God is shaping you so that when prosperity comes, you can use it with wisdom and purpose. Trust the process, for your destiny is grand, and the wealth that is to come will be proof of divine care in your life. Chosen one, have you noticed that something inside you is different? The things that once made sense now seem superficial. What you once tolerated or accepted no longer fulfills you. This transformation is not by chance. It is a sign that God is preparing your mindset for something much greater. Before He gives you the prosperity that is part of your destiny, He is shaping your way of seeing the world and dealing with the blessings that are to come. When a chosen one's mindset begins to change, everything takes on a new meaning. You realize that what once satisfied you, material possessions, momentary pleasures, or even social recognition, no longer has the same shine. You start to look at life with a greater purpose, understanding that true wealth goes beyond money. It is about impact, purpose, and alignment with God's will. This change is essential because to handle wealth, you need a strong, mature mindset aligned with divine principles. God does not give great responsibilities to those who still think small. He prepares you before giving you the key to prosperity because He knows that your mindset will be the foundation that supports what is to come. Another clear sign of this evolution is detachment. You start to realize that material possessions, status, or external recognition do not define who you are. The search stops being about accumulating things and becomes about building something that has eternal value. This is part of the divine process. He is removing the weight of the superficial to make room for the essential. With this change, you feel a greater desire to invest in your growth. Books, courses, moments of meditation, and prayer become more meaningful than shopping or momentary pleasures. You understand that wealth begins from within, and that a strengthened spirit attracts blessings that money alone could never buy. This moment also invites you to reflect on the things that really matter. You start to question, what am I building in my life? How am I impacting the people around me? These thoughts show that you are being prepared to handle prosperity responsibly and wisely. It is essential to recognize that this transformation is God's work in your life. He is aligning your thoughts and attitudes with the purpose He has established for you. This process may be uncomfortable at times, but that is exactly what makes it necessary. You are being shaped for something greater, chosen one. Wealth is not just the destination, but the reflection of who you are becoming. God wants to bless you, but before that, He wants to ensure that you are prepared to multiply, share, and use these blessings in the right way. Your mindset is what will open the doors for wealth to come and stay. Maybe you are feeling this change right now, but you didn't know what it meant. Now you understand. It is God preparing you. Every different thought, every dissatisfaction with what once seemed enough, is an indication that your mindset is being transformed to receive something greater. Chosen one, have you ever wondered why you face so many challenges, especially in the financial area? It seems that the more you try, the more obstacles arise, as if something is trying to stop you. But what if I told you that these difficulties are not the end, but the beginning of something grand? The obstacles you face are actually a purification process, shaping you for the incredible destiny that God has prepared. Scarcity teaches you lessons that you would never learn in abundance. When you are faithful in the little, you demonstrate character, resilience, and gratitude. God is testing you to see if you are ready for something greater. If you can manage the little you have now, it is proof that you are being prepared to manage much. Chosen one, scarcity is not punishment, it is training. Financial difficulties are not signs of failure, but disguised opportunities. God allows these situations to teach you patience, humility, and strategies. It is in these moments that you discover who you really are, develop creativity, and learn to trust God as your source, not money. Every obstacle you face is like a chisel, sculpting the chosen one you need to become. Look at examples of people who started from scratch. Great leaders and entrepreneurs, who have everything today, went through moments when they had nothing. Many faced nights not knowing how they would pay the bills, but they used that pain as fuel to build something extraordinary. And you are also being prepared to become one of these success stories. Just as gold is purified in fire, the chosen one is refined by difficulties. You cannot fulfill the purpose that God has for you without going through this process. Financial trials are like tests to strengthen your faith, your character, and your mindset. Every challenge overcome is a step that brings you closer to the abundance that is already reserved for you. Prosperity begins in the mind and spirit. Financial difficulties serve to teach you that wealth is not just about money, but about who you become in the process. When you learn to overcome external limitations with unwavering faith and a clear vision, you unlock the path to true prosperity, which is aligned with your spiritual destiny. If you are facing difficulties now, know that it is not by chance. These moments of struggle are like signs that you are on the right path. They indicate that you are being prepared. If you feel tired, unmotivated, or even hopeless, know this. God only allows the chosen one to face battles that he already knows you can win. The key to turning difficulties into leverage is mindset. Instead of complaining, ask yourself, what is this teaching me? Use each challenge as a stepping stone to grow and prepare. Chosen one, every door that closes is God directing you to another, bigger, and more aligned with your purpose. Keep watching, because I am going to show you how to use this to your advantage. Imagine looking back in a few years and realizing that these difficult moments were actually the pillars of your success. What you are living through now is temporary, but the impact of what you will learn from it is eternal. Believe, God is preparing you for something so great that it will surprise even you. God has unique ways of revealing that the time for the harvest is approaching, and he leaves clear signs for those who are ready to receive. The first sign is expanded vision. Where you once saw barriers, you now see paths. God is opening your mind to perceive opportunities, even in difficulties. Situations that once generated discouragement now spark creative ideas. This is confirmation that he is transforming your mindset, because to achieve wealth, you must first see it in spirit. Think about the challenges you face today. God did not put them in your path to stop you, but to prepare you. When you begin to realize that each problem brings a seed of opportunity, it is not a coincidence. It is expanded vision in action. And this is the moment to ask yourself, what can I build from this? The second sign is divine patience. Even though your soul cries out for quick changes, there is an inner peace that insists on saying, wait, it is coming. This is the Holy Spirit calming your heart and aligning you with God's perfect timing. Anxiety may knock on the door, but faith remains unshaken. This patience is not passive, it is powerful. You feel that something is being prepared behind the scenes of your life. Chosen one, this sense of calm amidst the wait is proof that wealth is not just about when it will happen, but about being spiritually ready to receive it. The third sign is connection with purpose. You understand that wealth without purpose is empty. Now, everything you desire is aligned with the greater good, and your plans are no longer just about you. They become tools to impact lives and fulfill the mission that God gave you. This connection with purpose transforms your perspective. Wealth for the chosen one is not just money. It is an instrument to expand God's kingdom on earth. When you realize this, your motivations change, and this attracts abundance because you are ready to use it correctly. Chosen one, now reflect. Have you been seeing opportunities where you once saw problems? Do you feel an inexplicable peace even in the face of uncertainties? Are your desires aligned with God's purpose? If these signs are present, know that you are on the right path. Each of them is confirmation that you are spiritually ready to receive the abundance that has been promised. Prepare yourself, because what is coming is greater than you can imagine. God is moving situations, opening doors, and placing the right people in your path. He is preparing not only material wealth, but the complete transformation of your life so that you can fully live your purpose. Now that you understand that wealth is part of your purpose as a chosen one, it is time to take a step further. God not only wants to prosper you, he also expects you to be ready to receive and manage this blessing. This means aligning yourself with wealth in a practical way, taking concrete and intelligent actions that reflect your faith and willingness. At this moment, you are at the beginning of a transformation, a journey in which each step taken with courage and wisdom brings you closer to the destiny that God has already prepared for you. Let's explore the strategies to put this into practice. Dedicate daily time to prayer and meditation, creating a space of deep connection with God. It is not just about asking for wealth, but seeking clarity about the purpose he has for your life. God does not give blessings without direction, so ask him, Lord, what do you want me to do with the resources that are coming? This spiritual alignment is the foundation for you to understand the true reason you were chosen to prosper. Thank God even before receiving what you are asking for. Gratitude anticipates manifestation, showing that you trust in the divine plan. When you give thanks, you are telling the universe and God that you believe in his provision. Start by giving thanks for the small blessings of everyday life, because the energy of gratitude attracts more abundance. Prosperity requires preparation, and that means learning how to manage the resources that God will place in your hands. Study finance, business, and personal development strategies. This not only empowers you but demonstrates that you are willing to be a faithful steward of what will be given to you. Remember, knowledge is a powerful weapon to transform dreams into reality. Do not try to walk this journey alone. Seek out people who have already achieved the level of success you desire, observe their strategies, and be willing to learn. Just as God uses people to bless you, he He can also use mentors to guide you on the path to prosperity. Be attentive to the lessons he places in your life. Fear is often the greatest enemy of action. Stop postponing that project or idea that has been on your mind. Remember, God does not call the prepared, he prepares the called. Take the first step, even if it seems small. Trust that he is with you and will open the doors at the right time. Manage your time effectively, prioritizing actions that bring you closer to your goals. Identify what is essential and eliminate distractions. The more you value your time, the closer you will be to seeing the fruits of your efforts. True wealth is not just material, it is also reflected in how you impact others. Include generosity as a principle of life. God prospers those who have a heart willing to share and help. Be a source of blessing for those in need. Set specific financial goals and a plan to achieve them. This may include saving, investing, or diversifying your income sources. A well-defined plan is a demonstration that you are ready to manage the wealth that God entrusts to you. The company you keep directly influences your mindset and your choices. Surround yourself with people who encourage, inspire, and share a similar vision of prosperity and purpose. Distance yourself from those who try to limit your dreams or discredit your mission. The path to wealth can be full of challenges and tests, but each step is preparation for something greater. God is shaping your character and your ability to manage what is to come. Trust his timing, persist, and remain steadfast in your faith. Your destiny of prosperity has already been laid out. Now it is your turn to declare your faith and connect with this energy of prosperity. Right here in the comments, I am ready to receive my prosperity. Let's create a chain of chosen ones who believe in the purpose and are ready to live the destiny that God has prepared. Thank you to everyone who stayed with me until now. If this video resonated with your heart, follow the channel, like, and share this video with those who also deserve to know this. If you want to discover what the 10 spiritual tests that show you are about to fulfill your destiny are, the next video is for you. Click now and find out.